So, welcome everyone to Removal of Masks. We're running through the epic Chaosium campaign, Masks of Nyarlathotep. We're doing quite well. Things have been rattling along the last couple of sessions, from one point of view. Has anyone played Werewolf of Miller's Hollow? I think I asked this before.
No.
It's the one that The Traitors is based on.
We used to just call it Werewolf Game.
It's Werewolf.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Werewolf.
just had it as
Yeah, it's
werewolf.
werewolf.
Played werewolf. Yeah.
It's brilliant. Yeah, it's great crack. Great.
Never actually played it, but I've always wanted to.
I'm always a villager. Totally innocent. Unlike our friend Jonathan, who's always a werewolf.
I've done it where I was the first person to get killed, and it's fun to play that way because you can just watch the whole time and be like, I know what's going on.
I'm now a spectator. So we're going to pick up in a little while with some more great shenanigans. But first, I'd really like to talk to everyone, but from the player's perspective mainly, about belief a little bit. Right? And everyone usually tenses up when I start that kind of conversation. But I mean belief in the way Shepherd Book talks about it in Firefly. Just believe in something. And I think this is relevant on a kind of meta level and in the game level. From a point of view of we kind of need to believe in what we're doing and believe the story a little bit and enjoy it, and we need to be able to play our characters in a way that the people will believe it, right? So it needs to be believable, but it's which is difficult for a wild eldritch fantasy set in the 1920s. But at the same time, it's interesting to look at and think about what the players believe and what they're coming to believe. And how quickly do they swing to believing in this crazy occult stuff versus having a sneaking underlying suspicion that you're actually all going crazy. So I think let's maybe look at it from that perspective. And as a player, I'd like each of you to have a think and look at your character and go, I think this is where their head's at. So not in character, not I'm a bit confused, but actually like pick them apart a little bit and let's see if we can get a little bit of insight into how this adaptive process is happening. And because this is about belief, I might start with someone other than Michal, because as he pointed out last week, I keep picking on Michal first. We'll leave our priest till a little later. So Morven, what do you think is going on for Florence in terms of all the eldritch and weird stuff that's coming up, and what she's believed in previously versus what's starting to seep into her belief system now?
I think Florence has travelled quite far in that regard, because I think to start with, she was very much a analytical, scientifically minded. These are the rules of how the world works, and not quite. If I can see it, it's real, because gravity and radio are real, but things that have evidence being real to, I think now she's seen so much that it's not really, it's not something that she can deny, that there are things that exist that are, powerful and beyond what she had imagined exist. I don't think she would think of them I don't think she would use words like gods. I don't think she would use, but the idea of powers and forces and beings with extraordinary abilities is probably more how she's thinking of it.
Okay, cool. How about Loveday? Ellie, what do you think Loveday's thought processes are around this? Loveday's thought processes are always interesting.
So I think she may not come off this way, but she's actually very pragmatic. And from her point of view, these things have been put in front of her. They've nearly killed her multiple times. So she is not a question of belief or not for her. It's like it's an objective fact. They were in front of me and they tried to kill me, therefore they are real. She also has, I suppose as an underlying thing, immense faith in herself. So she's like, well, I couldn't possibly be going crazy because I'm fine. So these things are definitely real and they keep trying to eat me. So there's no world in which it's not true and it's all just a grand hallucination. There's an interesting thought about the idea of gods, Morven. I really like sort of thinking about that, and I think Loveday's probably the same, that she wouldn't afford them the sort of respect and like intensity of belief that you would in like Christian God. So it's not a kind of faith thing. It's like there's clearly very much like if the vampires and the zombies and everything else are real, then I have no reason to believe that these grand supernatural forces are not also real. I don't think they're gods, but I think that they're out there, and I think they probably mean to hurt us. So I've just sort of got to do what I can to protect myself and my friends.
Okay, super. How about Ruby Dakara? Is especially having to confront things that have happened in the past now as well, and maybe even having her belief in her own kind of memories shaken a little bit. How is Ruby coping with all this?
I think Ruby is she's struggling right now. I think obviously she's seen a lot, but therefore she wants to believe in it, but at the same time she wants to suppress that belief because the belief scares her. So if she accepts them, that makes them real, and that makes them more of a scary threat to her. So I think for Ruby, it's that case of, I know they're there, but I'm going to be blind to them until they're right in front of my face. Because the more I think about them, the more I'll go crazy, type of deal. And obviously because of her history, I think she's spent so long suppressing those feelings that when they are in front of her face, it's that just walls come up and just wanting to escape straight away. So yeah, I do think she believes. I just don't think she wants to believe. That's the main thing for Ruby.
Totally. Okay, that makes good sense. And how about our other pragmatic queen, Valentine?
Yeah, I was going to say there's probably a bit of overlap between Valentine and Loveday approaches. So I suppose Valentine, because she grew up in a Catholic orphanage, has had, I suppose, religion and belief kind of always there. But then again, she's very analytical and pragmatic, that she probably questioned a lot of things, or kind of thought, some of this is just, the nuns and the priests just kind of trying to keep us in line, so didn't quite believe in everything she was being told. But because it's kind of there in her upbringing, and because like the French have quite a rich belief in folklore and have kind of a rich folkloric background in their country, that it's probably not a massive stretch for her. But again, I think it's the case of if it's in front of her face, she'll kind of assume that, okay, I'm not going crazy, but she'll kind of question it until there's no other explanation. So she can be like, are you sure you weren't just saying things? Are you sure you weren't tired? Are you sure it wasn't just someone going a bit mad? Because she's a journalist, she's seen all kinds of, atrocities of humanity during the war and things like that. So she'll probably question something until there's no other option. And then she'll be like, well, okay, I guess this is it. I guess this is real.
I can't see your hair guy anymore.
Oh, he's frozen on my screen.
He's gone.
No.
Okay. We'll hang on for him so you don't have to do some editing when he comes back.
Say it all dead quick now and then, but I've done my bit.
Yeah.
Don't,
Say
don't
something
say
really
anything about
profound.
him, 'cause,
You missed
he
it.
could be listening.
We'll just we'll all be crying. We're like, oh, it was so beautiful.
I'm going to get baptized again tomorrow.
It's restored my faith.
Do we do our look rolls?
Oh yeah, let's do look rolls.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's
Good
be
call.
productive.
That is a good idea.
Oh,
Look at us.
Come on.
Hey,
Proper
at least,
players,
you,
isn't it?
Yeah.
at least you're getting failures.
Failed. Good.
Ooh,
Okay.
failure.
Success.
Yay. What do we have to do when we fail again?
Oh shit! You roll
Yeah,
Roll a
a
d10.
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 And then you get that
And a
much.
shitey d10 there.
Just one D10, yeah.
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 Oh, same for you.
Oh, Discord. I should have Discord open as well.
Two. Yeah, it was evening time, yeah, because we went into the coffee shop and then the fog... Well, no, the fog rolled in at like 2 o'clock or something, I think Guy said.
Oh, was it?
Okay.
So I don't think it was that late. I think we stayed there for a little bit because we were waiting for the fog to move on, and then we were like, well, it's getting worse.
Are we all back in Lovedays now?
Yes.
Everybody, even Loveday.
Yeah, so I think Loveday arrived in after Mick and I came back.
Yeah.
And then Florence called Barrington and he said, murders turn up at the dark at the moon. And then we said, let's go hunt a werewolf. Yay.
Yay.
I am excited for the werewolf hunt, I'm not going to lie.
What my and I mean we can do this in character as well, but my strategy was going to be that we know that Eloise is sick, and I know these people, so I could say like, oh, we thought Eloise might be in need of some female company. I happen to be in London with my dear friend Loveday Llewellyn, who is also a respectable aristocrat. Perhaps we could come with some of our entourage.
I
And
love how you have
use
to
that as
preface
an excuse to
aristocrat
get
with
in.
respectable, because if you like, most
Yeah.
of them are.
Hey,
She's an aristocrat, but she's a respectable one. You know.
yeah.
Hey, these days, I mean, with everything in the news, I think it's worth.
Is
it's
Loveday
worth these
technically-
results.
Oh God.
Is Loveday technically an aristocrat?
She's
Like, you
not.
don't have a
Her
title.
family desperately want to be. No.
Okay.
So her
Well,
dad,
Do you want to buy a
that.
title?
Yeah,
So
so her
as
dad
in
is very
they
much
are-
like nouveau riche, and then they've put her
Yeah.
through school with all the aristocrats so they can try and like marry her. But then she's massively fucked things up by getting engaged to some guy in New York. But what are you gonna do?
But you are as in wealthy and of the scene where you could go to the same parties. Like
Totally.
just having a
Yeah.
name of someone else who is also like of that social level would
Yeah.
be yeah.
The Baron
useful.
seems like the kind of he seems like the kind of guy who'd be like, but she's not one of us.
Yeah, that's
Well,
Seems like that kind of dude.
But I know him, so I think yeah.
So wait, how does
and here
Florence
we've got
know
a
them again?
priest.
What?
Yeah, just bring the dog collar back. Now, how do you know the veins again? Or do we know
My
that yet?
We haven't. Well, we within character we've established that it's through my father, but I haven't given any more.
You haven't told
details.
us.
I
Okay.
feel like that should be a discussion in character.
Yeah. Okay,
But it's yeah.
that's grand. I
I'm
shall
just
ask you
making
in
a note
character.
saying, is Arthur Vane related to Roger Vane Carlyle?
Yeah, that's because
Just to
I
see
had
if
not
that's
picked
a
up on
thing.
that at all. I'm very glad that we had that discussion before the play.
I mean, I would have mentioned it at some point.
Yeah,
I
because
thought there was
I
some
that
sort
had
of-
just yeah.
Guy, you have returned.
Okay, I'm alive.
You're alive. You went away.
Also known as I ain't dead.
I ain't dead.
So Bob, how is Mihal's belief system evolving with the strange things he's been encountering?
I suspect it doesn't need to evolve too much. Mick being from rural Ireland, he's been raised in the sort of the Catholic tradition that there is only one being who encompasses everything, and he's made of 3 parts, and one part is the other part's dad, and the other part is the other part's. But there's also a mom, and she doesn't have any kids, and it's just like all that stuff, which came out of the desert, but had taken over Ireland, and is the only possible story, and encompasses all stories. Like, cool, but there's also the fairies, and Tim down the road saw a leprechaun, and that's also cool because Tim wouldn't lie about that kind of thing. And so he's got that Irish thing of holding both worldviews in equilibrium at the same time. Bizarrely, while not that they're both equal, one of them says it's the only truth, and he's like, that's cool, I believe that, but I also believe the other thing. So he's got that Irish thing going on, and I think he would, be very respectful of other cultures' beliefs, seeming no less true where they're from. So I think for him to find out, okay, the devil has certain servants, and one of them's called this, and one of them's called that, and one of them lives on Mars, whatever, he can fit it all into this. He doesn't understand it anyway. It's all very complex, and contradicting things can exist. So, yeah, I think he's a very unscientific person. He's been raised in that double space that a lot of Irish people are used to. The law says this, but you do that, and.
But it does seem to be a very typically Irish trait to be able to believe in two contradictory things at the same time.
Yeah, you just build little fences in your mind or something. I don't know what it is, but it's how we've always rolled. So yeah, I think he has room to encompass it. If he meets another caller, he marks in as one of the devil's minions, or maybe it'll turn out in the end that the devil's one of this guy's minions or whatever. It's not like it's all part of the same story. I don't think he needs to fit it necessarily, try to encompass it all.
No, that totally makes
sense. As a priest, he probably has to officially pretend.
Pretend it's the only thing he believes in, maybe, yes.
Yeah, he has to go through the forms and rituals. But I mean, he was probably mostly among Irish priests who would also be doing the same thing and sort of,
Yeah.
They wouldn't disdain the competing beliefs, if you like. Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that kind of brings us into how you're all gathering yourselves together the next morning. Okay, so as we said, there was a bit of scrambling to and fro. Couple of quite long conversations about what the next steps will be. Loveday has returned. Everyone quite happy to see her. She's decided not to go and take the waters or take the sea air or whatever it is that's been prescribed. She's very aware that she and Ruby need to have a catch up, but obviously that's maybe not the best thing to do right now, considering Ruby's state of mind every time the topic comes up. Probably all of you had retired to bed. Some of you going and feeding a bit more of these otherworldly belief systems into your minds as you continue to trawl through the books. And the next morning, it's a cold one. Still forecast reasonably bright skies. Temperature is going to be not unseasonably cold, and not too bad precipitation in the London region, although we can expect a little fog as always. So, you all gather for breakfast. It is. Let me double check what the day is, and I'll hand it over to you. Ruby, would you be coming down for breakfast?
Yeah, I'd be coming down for breakfast. Need the coffee, the caffeine into the veins before we move on.
Exactly. If nothing else, we got to get some caffeine in.
Is everyone joining for breakfast?
Yep, I'm here.
Yep.
Oui.
So what's the plan, guys? What are we thinking for the day?
So, just to remind, it is, I believe, Thursday, the 5th of February, 1925. And full moon is in 2 days, 7th of February, 1925. And the dark of the moon is the 23rd of February,
I think
1925.
yesterday was the 5th, because I have that written from the start of the last session.
Apologies. Yes, I have a note here. Ruby tells... Yeah, okay.
It's Friday the 6th.
Yeah.
So full moon is tomorrow.
Yes, correct.
Full moon's, and then the dark of the moon is when, sorry?
So the first day of the full moon is tomorrow. 7th of February is full moon waxing gibbous. 8th of February is the full moon, and the 9th of February is the full moon waning gibbous. Dark of the moon is the 23rd of February. I'm going to find a way to update that calendar that you guys have on the board. With at the moment, I'm probably just going to have to edit it in a graphics package every time I want to add something to it. I'd love if there was some way to just slap a note on top of it.
Well, I don't know what the rest of you are thinking, but we have this business going up in Lesser Edale, which seems to happen around the full moon. Some sort of a creature, which could be, I don't know, another one of these lizards on the rampage. And I think there's not much going on here.
Well,
Could be a
I
good thing to go
had
check
a
it out.
thought. I had a thought that when I called Lord Arthur yesterday, he had mentioned that his daughter Eloise was quite unwell. Possibly I could give another call and offer, would she perhaps enjoy some female company? I could offer myself and Loveday could go along, and then you guys could scout out, or perhaps we could bring Ruby as well if we want to talk about, trying to his
legal
efforts
side.
to
Yeah.
his legal side. Yes, it may
It
not
sounds
be
like
a
a
good
plan.
idea to just walk in uninterrupted, unannounced. So perhaps we should call in advance. But
I'm sort of
I
giving
think
sideways looks at Valentine while this is going on.
I'm guessing as the foreigners we are not invited.
Well,
no, you aren't. But
female company only, apparently, so...
I'm going
It does
for
not include me.
strategy. These are insular, non-welcoming people. I can ensure an invite for myself, and I could very easily create an invite for Loveday. For all of us, it would be perhaps a more difficult conversation, but I could give it a go if we all want to go to meet Lord Arthur.
I know, that's fair enough. I think it's a great plan.
Well,
Okay.
we've split up several times recently, and I don't feel it's gone particularly well. I'm just going to sort of lightly caress the massive bandage still on my side. Perhaps, Florence, we could frame it as, I need to take some air, so we've all taken a house somewhere nearby, and we'll be in the area, and you would love to see the daughter whenever she's available to take guests.
Yes.
It'll be harder
we
to say
have
no if
anywhere
we're there
in the
already.
area?
Florence, you'd know there'd definitely there'd be an inn down in Lesser Edale, definitely that would have at least a couple of rooms free.
Yes, we could get an inn. We stay in the inn. We say we're there in the area, and we go to visit.
Sounds good.
Yes, that sounds like a plan.
Harder to say no if we're on the doorstep already, but we will phone before we turn up, of course.
Yes.
Loveday,
Yes.
is there any way we could get a hold of some heavy weaponry?
Yes, I'll phone Papa.
I'm just thinking, do you know, it took like 4 shots to take down that lizard. If I meet another lizard, I'd like to just shoot it big time, you know.
Has anyone found anything in their books about bullets with which to shoot creatures? Is there anything we could do that would be more effective than our regular bullets, which seem to not do much damage?
I don't know.
Anyone found anything yet?
I've
I
not.
mean,
Holy water.
Historically, you would say a silver bullet, but that's sort of for vampires and loup-garou.
Well,
That was a really good occult check there, Valentine.
It's all in here. I swear I didn't
I'll
Google
give you that
anything.
one
I
for
just
sure.
know that.
even knew the French for it. Well, I'll see about getting some of those as well. We've met everything so far, right? We've met the horrible walking undead in the basement. We've met the vampires, and let's just cover all our bases. I'll
And
give
if
Daddy a
anyone
ring.
asks, and if anyone stops and asks any questions, we're in the countryside and we're planning a hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great way to... Then we can all have a shotgun.
We've
they
got
love
more
hunting
of
around
a
here.
shotgun. We're in the countryside.
Does that
We're
mean I
all
can have a crossbow as
shotguns
well?
for going for a hunt.
I'd love a crossbow.
I mean,
Well,
that
I
is
don't know
somewhat
that we can
harder
have
to
that.
justify under the guise of a hunt.
She's French. We can just tell people that's how they do it.
I'll see what I
They're
can do,
the
Valentine.
French.
Is that we hunt? Is it forced?
Yeah. The only thing that
more-
goes
it's
to
more of
mind,
a
I don't have anything
competition.
on bullets, but I do remember Shipley told me that, I think he said, he was gibbering a lot. I'm pretty sure he said that the lizard creature didn't like the sunlight, had a bit of a problem with sunlight, you know. That's the only thing I got. But I would prefer to have a shotgun than a lamp.
Yes, I would prefer we were all decently
Yeah.
armed.
Well, I'll go make a phone call
Chasing
then.
werewolves.
Trot off to find my telephone.
I'm just down in the coffee
So
now.
you go out in the hall and
Just in the corner.
you get yourself set up at the phone and maybe pull up a little chair if you're going to talk to Papa for a while. And you call through to the operator and ask to be put through to your father's office or home. Would he be in the city or would he be out of the
What
out of the
day
house?
is it?
out in,
Friday. Probably in the city. It's weekday. Working
Okay.
man, you know.
Okay. Yes. So you call the office and you get put through to your father. Loveday. Huh. A phone call. What have I done to deserve this?
Oh, Daddy, I'm so sorry. We've just been so busy since we got back. We've been having so much fun. But I will come and see you.
Yes, dinner would be nice.
Yes, dinner. Well,
You free tonight?
I'm going to look round at the others. We're actually just about to take a little sojourn up north, which I'm terribly excited for. It's going to be tremendous fun. We're doing some hunting.
Hunting, eh? Oh, so I can guess what this is about then.
Yes, it's not that I didn't want to talk to you, because obviously I love you terribly, and I would love to have dinner as soon as I'm back. I think that would be really marvellous.
Well, look, I think that can be arranged. If you call Thompson with a list, he'll sort something out. I'm just if we don't have dinner tonight, we'll do it. We'll do it soon. I'm off in the morning. I'm going over to Germany. The business that your associate helped me get my claws into has been it looks like it's going to go really well over there. But the problem is they want manufacturing. They want me to go over and guide some setups of some manufactories over there. They don't want to be doing it over here, which is a bit of a pain because the government would love if I got them more employment and more factories working over here. But look, if the revenue comes in this way, that's all that really matters. So I'm going to be guiding the setup of a few new manufactories over there. Well, once I've kicked off the first one or two, it'll be someone else I'll have doing the legwork.
Papa, that wasn't the work from Mr. Madari, was it?
Yeah, it is. He put me in touch with someone.
Okay. Did Mr. Madari didn't turn out to be the nicest of fellows, to be honest, Papa. I'm not sure he's really.
Yes, well, he doesn't need to be nice. He doesn't need to be nice to make me money. He loved it.
Okay. Well, are you taking lots of men with you?
I'll be safe as always.
Okay, good. Take the big guns.
Lovely. We're not going to have another situation where you're calling around, raising the rabble, and having everyone chasing after me, are you?
Well, no, but only if you promise me you're taking the really big guns with you. Okay.
Well, we're not bringing guns, Loveday. It's not a hunting expedition.
You've got to
We're going over for business.
please, if you love me, take at least 2.
Loveday, if the Germans know there's a bunch of British businessmen turning up armed to the teeth, I think we may have a bit of a problem.
Well, you might have a problem if you're not.
Beyond the treaty at that point, it'll be an invasion.
Well, look.
No, I'm not doing that. Look, no, but look, the chaps will be with me. I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I don't like it, and you can't trust a German. You look what they did, so just be careful, okay?
Yeah, look, I know you're young and everything, but you've got to get yourself over that. I know a good portion of your childhood was taken up with that business, but look, people are people the world over. I've tried to teach you that since you were very small. A Chinese man's money is as good as a German's, and an Italian man's good money is as good as a British man.
Well,
We may just have more of it.
I suppose that's true. Well, just be careful, won't you? Promise me you'll be careful.
Yeah, well, I always am.
Right. Well, I love you, and I'll see you when you get back.
Not enough to have dinner with me, though, right?
Well, that's just guilt tripping, Papa. That's not very nice.
I know. Yeah, I try what I can. I'll see you when I get back.
Thank you. I love you.
Maybe next week. I'll probably pop over now and again for the weekends. But I will be over there for quite a while.
Well, I'll ring when I'm back in London, and we'll get together.
Good stuff.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. And yeah, that's he cuts off, and that's the end of that.
Cool. I'm going to take a piece of paper, put it on the table, and say, right, everybody.
Your father is your key connection.
Yes.
Your father is your key connection, right? I can't just kill him off without giving you a chance.
That's
to
why I didn't argue harder.
I have to keep reminding myself as much as I'd like to.
Yeah, that's why I'm willing to let him go. And so I'm going to walk back over and put a piece of paper and a pen in the middle of the table and say, right, everybody write down your wish list. We'll get it sorted.
Really?
I love a wish list.
Okay. I'm going to write down the most powerful shotgun I can think of.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that Florence knows more about guns than Morven, so a good shotgun from the time.
Give me a rifle shotgun check, Florence, if you want to really dig in and think of something good.
Rifle. Oh, rifle shotgun. Okay. Oh, that's not that high. Oh no.
Oh no!
So what are you getting there, Florence? What are you having?
A crossbow.
On the bright side, you weren't shooting someone.
Wasn't
Yeah,
shooting
do that.
The fumble is not that bad.
I've got my little handgun.
Strange, some strange instinct. Mick ducks for some reason.
Just the way she was talking about the shotguns made me scared there. Are you better off with a handgun?
She was
Florence?
gesturing
You're very good
wildly
with
as
the
if she
handgun.
was shooting a clay pigeon or something.
Florence, you all right? Give your flesh back.
So you've got 12 gauge, 10 gauge, 16 gauge, 20 gauge. Okay.
Is that like the bigger the gauge, the more powerful they are?
Not really. It's more about the kind of load of the shot. Let me just see here. 12 gauge is probably the standard. The 12 gauge would be mostly what you'd be expecting to use, right? 16 gauge is not quite as powerful, but it is. It's a little more hunting oriented, I think. The 12 gauge is probably the one you'd go for, Mick. Morven, you're pretty sure that Florence, you're pretty sure the 20 gauge will be the way to go.
Okay, but I've just had a fumble, so I assume that actually means that it's bad.
You have not. You rolled an amazing skill check, and you're very used to using a 20 gauge shotgun. They're absolutely fabulous. They do the job perfectly. You've never shot at a clay pigeon you didn't destroy completely.
I'll take the 20. 20 gauge.
Does Mick overhear this?
Yeah, so Morven, Florence is going. Yeah, 20 gauge. Yeah, that's what we use for
Can I just
hunting.
make a little rifle shotgun check here to see if
You can, of course. Former
hard
military man. Go
success.
for it.
Nice.
Florence. Sorry.
It's a great hunting shotgun. It's just a little underpowered. It's specifically underpowered for shot. You could put a slug in it. It might be different, but then you lose out on the kind of the burst spread of the shotgun.
Can I just tell Florence that? and let her make her own call. Like,
Okay.
can my hard success now be Florence's hard success? So she knows what she should do.
Yes, I mean,
Well, she can choose to trust you, or she can go with what
that too,
her gut tells her. It's up to Florence.
you are a military man, and you have these, this knowledge. I'm guessing. I'm more used to handguns myself, so if that's your call on the matter, then yes.
I'm only saying if I was to meet that lizard again, I'd want a 12 gauge myself, like, you know. But it's up to you.
I'll go with the 12. Yes. Why not?
Okay. So you're going to look for a 12 gauge shotgun. Mick, you putting down a 12 gauge shotgun as well?
On your advice, yes. The lizard killer.
Valentine, have you any wish list, or are you happy with the shotgun you already
What
have?
shotgun do I already have?
You get the one from New York.
Let's have a look on your
Yeah,
sheet.
it's one from New York.
Combat. Yeah.
He
Someone
just gets it.
smuggled in. It's a 12
Sweet.
gauge.
Just gonna.
Perfect.
We just like.
Well, you wouldn't give me.
Yeah, because it's my shotgun. Get your own. Would just like some additional. But could I? Would it be too bold to request some grenades?
Put it on the list. We'll see what happens.
Did
Oh,
I?
wonderful. Thank you. They may come in handy. I don't know why.
Do you mean like Mills bombs, or like the grenades
That is what she means.
Good luck. I'm
they're-
going to be
they're the-
very far away from you.
Well, grenades did
That's
exist,
a
right?
fumble that could.
like a World War II grenade, I might trust, but a
So-
1920s grenade, I'm going to be like 20
Oh,
feet
really?
away from you at all
I've no
times.
idea.
Yes. So 1920s hand grenade is a thrown weapon. They do a good bit of damage, but they 50% of the crate of 24 will be duds.
That's still 12.
It's still. Okay.
You don't know which ones are duds.
Well, I just have to
Just throw
throw
two at a time.
two at the same time. So
What about
But
TNT?
yeah, sorry, let's be clear. In character, you don't know that. That's the keeper above the table, just giving you an idea how unreliable these
Okay.
devices were.
I'd still pack them. You never know. If there's
My
a
family's the best in
lizard,
the arms
if there's a
business.
lizard mob, I mean, chucking a few of them in there, you
Or a
might
well.
take out a couple, or a well.
Yeah.
Throw it down there.
One each, all in.
One
Good
each.
odds.
Everybody gets a couple of grenades each. Off you go.
So you're putting down a request for a crate of 24.
I'm very good at blowing myself up with these, but anyway.
And Loveday terminology, you'd probably already be calling them a grenade, as your father is in the business. But yeah, okay. Anybody else requesting anything wild and exciting? Sherman tank.
I'd love a Tommy gun. I think this is about the right
Panzer.
time, but I doubt that they'd have them over here.
Tommy's in New York.
Yeah.
Do we all?
We should have picked
Ba-dum-tsh. Very good.
Do we all still have our handguns?
Yeah.
The people who had the handguns.
Yeah, I
You
should
didn't
still
bring
have
handguns with you. Only you brought your.
I smuggled mine, yeah.
Loveday, would you brought your handguns for sure.
Yeah,
I would have
So yeah, actually, anybody.
smuggled mine,
Yeah, look, anyone who Loveday arranged the permits for, has whatever they want with them.
Sweet.
I do have a specific gun I would like to request. By the way, I'm treating all this as we'll put it on the list, and then obviously you decide what we get given from the factory. And I'd like to request a Browning Auto 5, please.
Is that a
What's
semi-automatic?
one of those?
Okay.
Semi-automatic, recoil-operated semi-automatic shotgun.
Nice.
First sold in 1902 and designed in 1898.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff.
And if not, a 12-gauge shotgun, please.
And you would know about those things because you're in the business.
You're in the biz, yeah.
And then would Loveday obviously hook Ruby up with one of those if possible?
I would just be times two.
Times
against
two,
everything I'm
times
ordering
two,
for
yeah.
Ruby.
I'm just looking at your automatic revolver, your Webley, and I don't know if the Browning.
To be fair, it doesn't have to be the Browning specifically, just a semi-automatic
No, yeah.
shotgun that would have been
You're looking for a semi-automatic shotgun or pistol?
Shotgun, wasn't it?
shotgun.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realise this was going to be a shotgun episode.
I mean,
That
we've
is
got
what the girls are
connections,
good
might
at.
as well use them.
We don't know what we're going to be facing over here,
Yeah.
so...
12 gauge shotgun, semi-automatic, common in modern era. Is it available in the 1920s? I will need to refer to the core rulebook. Roll20 doesn't have an easy table for this kind of thing. It's more search and get what you ask for. That's okay. Equipment 1920s, weapons table. Here we go. And you're looking for the shotguns. Yes, you could request a 12 gauge semi-auto.
Yes, please.
Takes 5 in the mag. And it is, I believe it is a pump action. No. 12 gauge pump would be more common.
it be
But the
better?
semi-automatic is also. They're about the same.
Are the mechanics any different from the pump action to the semi-automatic?
I guess it doesn't matter then, does it really?
No.
No. Whichever is fancier, because I assume I would have a taste for the very finest of guns, to be honest. So.
You go for the semi-automatic. Okay. The absolutely state-of-the-art, brand new, latest off the manufactory.
It's going to be 5 straight to that werewolf's noggin.
We are ready.
Okay. So you'll drop this list for me into Discord, Loveday, right? So you've got the semi-automatic 12 gauge. Mick and Florence are going for 12 gauge double barrels, and Ruby. Any wild requests for young
No
Ruby?
wild requests from me. Just this, whatever Loveday is having, I will also have. Question though, do we both have to roll for that as well? Oh, sorry.
So you
I
mean
mean,
when you shoot?
No, like you got Morven and Bob to.
That was for our knowledge.
No.
Oh, that was
Just
knowledge.
That was knowledge.
That's different.
Loveday is a strange fish in this regard. She's grown up around firearms catalogs and lists of different ammunition types and etc. She is rather intimately acquainted with, regardless of what actual skill she has with shooting. She is intimately acquainted with the workings of firearms manufacturing.
And because Loveday is going to hook me up, I don't have to worry about it then either.
Nah,
Sweet.
we'll just take what Loveday said. Okay, so you guys jot your little list together and you give a call through to Thompson down at the warehouse. Right. To help you.
Hello, Thompson. Yes, it's Loveday here. Papa said to ring you. We need some guns, please.
Oh, we going hunting again.
We are indeed.
Right, so what am I getting you?
Right, so we'd like 2 semi-automatic 12-gauge shotguns, please. And we would like 2 12-gauge double barrels.
Hey?
Well, the semi-automatics, I know you've got them. Papa was telling me about them just last month.
What you hunting, Loveday? I mean, you're killing 5 ducks at a time.
Well, maybe. I'm going to see how the mood takes me.
They're real big ducks.
I didn't think you missed that much that you need to shoot 5 times rapid.
Look,
Do you not have time to reload?
it's easier not to, and I'll be honest, there is going to be a few people there I would like to impress, and I have been bragging about Papa's guns, so I need to take the best.
Right. Let's see what I can do. Okay, what else?
So 2... Sorry, I keep thinking about having to ask for the grenades. Okay. And then 2 12-gauge double-barrel shotguns, please. These are on just for me, they're for my friends as well.
I didn't think you had 4 hands to be carrying 4 shotguns, love. Right. The double barrels is no problem. I assume you want to create shells with these as well.
Oh, yes, shells and slugs, please.
There's no elephant around here, Loveday.
Listen, I've had quite a time in New York. I just want to be prepared, all right? I'm not being charged by a deer. I've had quite the week already.
You're hunting trees.
I'm hunting whatever I feel like.
Okay. So a crate of slug and a crate of shells. Fair enough. And, right, that's it then, yeah?
Well, there's one more thing. We're going to do a little demonstration of some of the things Papa's been cooking up. So if you could send also a crate of critical grenades, please.
Yeah, good lass. Bye. Bee.
And a flamethrower. Throw it at them.
And listen, Thompson, you have to come through for me on this because...
He's gone. He hung up.
He's hung up. I'm going to call him back.
Are we not getting anything?
Okay, you get put through to the warehouse. The warehouse guys, they call for Thompson. Thompson comes back. Alright.
Thompson, listen, it's Loveday. I think you maybe thought I was joking.
Oh, Loveday, right.
I'm quite serious. We need the 4 guns, and then I have been telling all my friends about the grenades, and I must show them off, or they're never going to speak to me again, and I won't be able to show my face at the next party.
Alright, you're not getting grenades, Loveday.
Why?
The shotguns I'll work on. How soon do you need them?
Ideally, tomorrow. Are the grenades
Right,
really...
if you blow your leg off, or worse, your head off, your father will actually have me hung.
Oh, it's all right. I'll sign.
no.
I'll sign. He knows it's my fault. Don't worry.
No, I'm sorry. you get them off your dad directly, personally, hand them to you himself. That'll be all right. Not me. Right. Shotguns. When do you want them? Today?
Today would be fantastic if that's an option.
No, I thought you said today.
Yeah.
I can get you the double barrels today. The semi-autos I have to have delivered. Where are you going to hunt? I'll have them sent up.
We're going to Lesser Edale. It's supposed to be charming. Good hunting.
Lesser Edale. Where the hell is that now? Oh wait, that's up near home. Yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
Derbyshire, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Monday. I'll have the semi-autos up for you Monday.
That sounds very reasonable. If you send them to the inn, that's where we'll be for the hunting party.
Well, which inn?
Well, it's tiny. There's one inn.
Aye, and which one? What is it, Loveday? I'm not going ringing round find out which inn's up in Derbyshire.
I'm going to cover the receiver and turn to this. What's the inn called in Lesser Edale? Does anyone know?
I know. Can I tell her?
Give me a knowledge check, education, please, Florence, to remember what particular inns are in
okay.
Lesser Edale from years ago.
Wait, so did you say intelligence? Or what? Did you
Education.
Say? Education. Education.
Yeah.
Education. Is that one of the?
It's one of your attributes.
One of the top ones.
It's up.
Above luck.
Oh, okay.
It's above luck.
It's right by intelligence up there.
Success.
Oh, thank Christ for that.
Success. It's the Laughing Horse Inn.
The Laughing Horse Inn.
Thank you. It's the Laughing Horse Inn, Thompson. Lesser Edale.
Loveday, you're not taking the mick, are you?
No.
Like, if I go getting orders in for semi-automatic shotguns, and I send over 2 double barrels to you today, and the driver comes back and tells me you're having a laugh, I'm gonna be right ticked off.
On my father's life, Thompson.
Excuse me now, right? Okay, no need to go that far. Okay, right, I'll have them to you as soon as I can.
And you're sure there's no possibility?
Probably be for the
Grenades?
Huh?
No possibility of grenades.
You're cracked, lass. No. Bye. Be.
No grenades.
Nate?
I'm going to hang up and I'm going to call my father back, please.
Oh my god.
Morning, Miss Llewellyn. There's a young man on the phone. Morning, Miss Llewellyn.
Hello, is my father around, please?
He's just on another call.
Oh, all right. Could you just leave him?
I can take a message. Or you can hold on for a few minutes. It won't be long. It's Thompson.
Oh, Christ. All right. Yes, if you could take a message for him, tell him that I have told all of my friends about the grenades that they're making in the factory, and Thompson wouldn't let me have any, and I really must have a crate to be able to show off, because otherwise I won't be able to show my face at the party next month.
Sorry, Miss Llewellyn. I'm not saying that to your father. If you just hold on for a few minutes, I'll put you through to him.
Okay, wonderful.
This is... Yeah, no. Give me a sec. And he puts the handset down, you hear footsteps. Dunk, 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 dunk. Mr. Yeah, it's Loveday. You might... Alright, okay. Miss Llewellyn,
Yes?
your father says, please don't bother him about this.
Oh, well, all right, thank you.
You're reasonably sure that's not what he was shouting out. Thank you, bye.
Good luck.
And he hangs up. He sounds a bit shook.
Well, chaps, I'm terribly sorry. I have tried everything I can, and it looks like it's a no-go on the grenades, but the guns will be. 2 of them will be here today, and the other 2 will meet us unless we
Michal
don't.
breathes
Yeah,
again.
Christ. Okay, that's terrible.
So when are we
It is
getting the
terrible.
guns that will be here today?
Today.
Okay.
That
well,
is
we
the
can
extent
wait
of my
around
knowledge,
until
Florence, I
they arrive,
apologise.
and then where are they being brought to us? Or do we
Yes.
have to go collect them? Okay, so
This
we'll
is
wait
amazing.
until the guns arrive, and then we can head on the road.
Yes.
Head up to Lesser Edale.
This is modern city life, right? You just call up and you get a gun to your door.
Welcome to being
I
friends
mean,
with me, Nick. It's wonderful.
It
We
is.
have
This is
the
great.
Connections. Yes, I mean it's a useful skill to have, connections to have.
If we were in Ireland, I could get you milk or dairy products on the spot, no problem.
That's called going through the
I
shop,
am
Nick.
ticked off about the grenades, though. I really feel that they ought to have given them to me when I asked.
I'm very shocked at that.
I mean,
They're so
I can
useful.
somewhat understand. They're quite dangerous, I've heard.
Yes, that's the point.
Well, exactly. It's almost like they don't trust me.
I'm sure that's not it, Loveday.
I would be annoyed if someone refused me grenades.
Well, I don't know what time the guns are going to be here, to be honest. So we can either wait around or we can book a train for tomorrow. Which would people prefer to do? We can wait and see today what time they turn up and then just try and go catch a train, or we could just spend the day resting and recuperating and then head up tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the full moon.
Do you want to ring for a rail timetable?
Yes. Would someone else like to ring for the rail timetable? I feel like I'm doing a lot of the talking.
Above the table, how far away is Lesser Edale?
It's about 170 miles.
How long is it going to take us to get there?
By train.
It's a few hours drive, or a couple hours on the train.
Like with cars at the time, they wouldn't go that fast, so the train is probably faster, is it?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, Valentine would
depending
drive.
how long you have to wait for the
Valentine
train.
would drive fast, but she'd probably get pulled over by the cops.
Well, that's up to you. In terms of getting there, give me one sec. I'll pull it up. It's like 170 miles. You take the train. You get to Florence. You come to. In fact, Ruby, you'd know too. It's the train that goes to Manchester. Stops in Edale, and so you get from the village of Edale, you'd walk the 5 miles or so, or get a cart with a farmer to Lesser Edale, unless someone sends a car for you, which is what would have happened for you, Florence, when you were visiting. They would have sent out a car, but for just randomly showing up, you're most likely walking into the village of Lesser Edale from Edale. So driving may actually turn out quicker.
Yes, with the walking 5 miles, that seems like it would add to the journey.
Yeah, 4 or 5 hours of driving would get you there.
I'll be honest, I'm not walking anywhere with a suitcase, so I think we drive.
Valentine, would you like to drive
all of
us?
And suitcases into
Oui.
the vehicle and our
Perfectly up.
vehicles from the time. apt
Perfectly
for
happy to
driving
drive.
those distances.
Cool. And Florence, were you going to call ahead? Or did anyone else want to call Lesser Edale and see if there's anyone you can talk to, or see if you can contact anyone up there in advance? Or
So I was just going to go over what are we thinking of the plan. Are we just going to are we going to go sorry, I've just seen the meme.
Sorry.
I'm trying to be in character. So are we planning to head up there, go to the inn, and then visit the Vane family, or are we going straight to straight there, or
Well,
But it might be worth running over the article again and just reminding yourselves of what you're thinking of
there's a
investigating.
whole bunch of people
Yes.
up there that are connected to it, so
yes?
there's also the constabulary we could talk to.
There's also the didn't your friend's father say that there was a lot going on up there?
Well, he said that the only thing he was concerned about was Eloise's health, but it seemed like that wasn't the case. It seemed like there were other things that he was stressed about, but he didn't tell me what they were.
This is Lord Arthur, not your father, Florence, right?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, sorry, what's
you
it?
said
Yeah.
your
Oh, sorry,
friend
did I
was
say your
your
father?
father. Well, if you meant
Yeah,
your
yeah.
friend is in Eloise, her father,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Eloise
yeah, I
is
meant-
also my friend.
Yeah, I meant
But,
Eloise's
Yeah,
father. Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Eloise's
Just
father. Yes, so he seemed stressed, and it seemed like there was more on his plate than he was letting on, but he didn't give me any specific details, and you know, he hasn't offered me an open invitation to come investigate, so my excuse was going to be going up to check on Eloise and to give her some company, and then while we were there we could, ask some more questions, and if we want to reveal what we know from the article, or see how we want to gauge it in the moment, but that would certainly be our entry, and yes,
Could
it's
those-
the decision of whether we're calling now or
We could also use the
Or
excuse that
later.
that I want to write an article about the murders, and then we can snoop without arousing suspicion.
that may be an excuse for other people we run into. I don't think the Vanes they're aristocrats. I don't think they'll want to. And
They're a very private family.
they're a very private family. Arthur is, he's a career. He's in the House of Lords. He's very proper. I don't think he would be sitting for interviews about an article for.
Oh no, I didn't
about
mean
the
interview.
murders.
I didn't mean interview him. I just meant while we're around. Like Mick and I can just.
Oh
scope
yes,
around the
other people, and if there are other names from that article that we want to go talk to, that's a good cover for our investigation.
We could also just actually go hunting. We head up there, say we're there for the hunting, and if we happen to
Yes.
find out anything along the way for Valentine's article,
Let's go
then,
hunting
we have a
at
good
night
excuse to be in the area.
on the full moon.
Ooh, yes.
Maybe let's hunt during the day for the first day at least, and
I
then
mean-
see how we're feeling.
I have been reading over the article, and it does say that it's a high danger zone, and that people are supposed to remain indoors at night time. So we need to be aware of
think-
that. And
That's just a scoop being dramatic.
do you
There's
think?
not, there's not a curfew.
I
They don't
think
have a
at least
curfew.
one night indoors to see if we hear these strange wailings,
How about
and
Mick?
then
If you
we can
want to
assess.
go out into the danger with the wolf, then be our guest. But I think I'll be.
Florence,
staying
I am
indoors.
going to hold you to that. You think you're making a joke, but when I decide to go out on my own in the dark, you're going to be like, "What are you doing, Mick? Come on."
I'm not. I won't be going with you then. I won't be going with you. I will be heavily advising against it, but I will not be going with you.
Don't say that.
Fool her
See?
once, Mick.
Huh?
Fool her once.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not going to be fooled twice by the same
Well,
mistake.
I hope you have a very nice night's sleep, and I'll tell you what happened in the morning.
We'll be fascinated to hear it.
What are we doing then? Are we driving up this evening?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
All right. It's
As soon as the guns arrive.
Okay. And do we have a nice, quiet, restful day while we're waiting,
reading books.
or do we have plans to do anything else?
I think maybe some nice reading.
You say nice reading, do you mean?
Yes,
Creepy
The
terrible,
books that
awful
scar
books.
us. Yep.
Yes.
Wonder if
I realise that I've been.
Creepy reading that scars us.
I realised that I've been in the back in the UK for a while without touching base, so I might write a letter to my business partner. Maybe not a phone call so that these lot can't overhear,
We write her a letter.
but
Ooh.
maybe writing a letter that can't be overheard.
Mm-hmm.
Just
can't
summarising.
Okay, very good. You send me on that letter shortly, and
Overheard by us.
honestly, it doesn't need to be. You don't need to give me the full letter. Just bullet points of the kind of stuff you're telling her, and if there's anything particular you're looking for a response from her on. Okay.
Okay.
You can send that to me offline, and I'll
Yeah,
it
yeah.
certainly won't be getting a response today.
Oh yeah,
Um,
no.
Okay, but that's good. It's nice to touch base with your loved ones. Okay. During the course of the sorry, there was one more question though, Florence, and I'm not pushing. I just didn't get an answer to the question, so I'm fine with whether it's yes or no. Are you calling ahead or not?
This was the thing that I tried to have a conversation with the group and we didn't really answer it. So I'd like I'd like an answer from the group as to whether or not we're
Yeah,
calling
call
in
ahead.
advance.
Go for it. Do it.
Yep.
Yeah, just let them
Give
know.
him a
Yeah.
Go ahead
call.
and say we're there for the hunting, and would love to drop in and
Yes,
see
and say
Eloise.
that you've been unwell, so we're going to the area to get some fresh air and some hunting.
Nothing makes me
okay.
feel better than shooting a really big deer, you know?
Okay, so you're ringing, and you ringing for Lord Arthur?
Yes.
Bring. You get put through. Yes, Plum Castle. You get put through. Hello, Plum Castle. That creaky old voice again.
Hello, this is Florence Harper. I'd like to speak to Lord Arthur.
Oh, Miss Harper again.
Yes.
I'll get the Lord for you now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A couple of minutes later, Lord Arthur comes to the phone. Well, Florence, good to hear from you again. If you're looking to chase me up, I haven't really had a chance to do an awful lot.
No.
I have reached out, made some first forays, if you know what I mean.
That is dearly
I haven't
appreciated.
fired a warning shot across anybody's bows yet. But,
Oh, not at all.
that'll be my next step.
Thank you. No, this was more of a casual call just to say that I'm going to be in the area soon. My friend Loveday is a bit unwell, so we have decided to get some fresh air, go for a bit of a hunting trip.
Well, if you
and-
want to stay with us, I mean, next week would be good. No problem at all. If you come up Monday or Tuesday, you could stay with us. It'd be most pleasant to have you and your friends.
Oh, I think we planned to come a bit sooner, but we were going to stay in the inn.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. But what are you going to do at the weekend in Lesser Edale? I mean, it's not exactly a bustling hive of activity for you young folks.
Oh, we'll be, walking around, seeing the country, getting some fresh air. I think was the main plan?
Well, Larry will be happy to see you anyway.
Yes, I thought we could pop in, see the family.
Well, of course. Larry, Lou will obviously be happy to see you as well. But
Of course.
I mean, you do know as he is. So.
Would be lovely to see her.
But it'd be good to get you reacquainted. Yeah. So feel free to pop up for dinner. It was like what day? Tomorrow, Sunday.
Yes, we could pop in tomorrow for dinner.
Or lunch. Lunch might be better.
Lunch.
How about lunch tomorrow?
Lunch tomorrow.
Yes, I'll have him put on a luncheon and no need to dress that way. We'll be fine.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing
Good show.
Good show.
What do you said hunting?
Yes, well, I think that was on the agenda.
What are you planning on shooting, Florence? You're not going after my game, I hope. It's not the season.
Oh, no. We'll be...
Okay. Few cunnies or something.
Yes.
Fair enough. Very good. I mean, if you are going to go out and go a bit rogue, just do tell me, because I will have to tell the game wardens to not shoot you for poachers.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't step over any line.
Very good. Yes. So sure. So you're probably going to be staying in the Laughing Horse or whatever that place is called, right?
Yes.
Good show. I will see you then.
I will see you then.
Give me a psychology check.
Extreme success.
Oh, that's a shame. You pick up a note, a kind of querulous note in his voice, Florence, and I mean, you didn't spend an awful lot of time around Lord Arthur himself, more time with Lawrence and, in the environs. But you've never known him to be anything but 100% certain of himself and everything he says and does. This is not he's kind of cut from a mold that is fast going out of date in England. Of the lord who actually believes in noblesse oblige and thinks that he's got a God-given right to wear his station in the world, but he also has an obligation and a duty, and just his entire makeup is that certainty that he is doing what he needs to be doing, and the world will bend to him. So the kind of bit of the slight uncertainty in his voice, and the especially around when do you come this weekend, and the way he kind of signs off, it just puts you little bit tingles of, it's a bit out of character, and you're not sure why. Yeah, you kind of pause there after you've hung up, letting that sink in.
So good news. They know we're coming. Happy to have us, and we've got lunch tomorrow.
Sounds nice.
So yes, for anyone who wants to come. If we want to split the group, if anyone else wants to do anything else, but at least myself and yes, anyone who wants to come can go for lunch. He first had suggested that we come Monday and that we stay there. I said that the plan was tonight, today, and that we'd be staying at the inn as we had discussed. And yes, he said for lunch. He just seemed a little bit uncertain. Something was off in a way that, I mean, I didn't know him that well, but he was always such a confident, sure man, and something has shaken him slightly, and if we're going off of Jackson's article and the full moon being tonight, maybe
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh, that'll be the
There's
guns.
a kind of bell ringing at the door.
Oh right, that'll be the guns.
I'm going to pop straight downstairs to go and get
Yes, I
housekeeper
assume
pops
Loveday is
her
going
head
to
in.
go to the door to get the guns.
As you dash out into the hall, the housekeeper turns around. Miss Loveday, there's a package here. One of the drivers from the warehouse is here with a package for you.
Yes, excellent. Thank you so much.
Long brown paper wrapped parcel with string around it.
Gimme.
And also quite a large shoulder bag. And he hands over the two brown paper wrapped packages, and he kind of puts down the quite heavy shoulder bag. You can't help getting a little bit excited. It could be the grenades. There you go, miss. Two shotguns from Thompson and two sets of ammunition, shells and slugs.
Oh, right. Wonderful. I wasn't expecting anything else. No.
Do be careful with the slugs, miss. You've got to remember they'll go through the side of a car or anything like that.
Excellent. I'll be very careful. I'm a very responsible
No, not. Just be careful. If you think someone's safe because they're behind a tree, maybe they're not. Yeah.
Of course. Thank you. I appreciate you reminding me. Thank you so much.
Well, Thompson said to make sure it was clear, miss. I wouldn't want to go back and get in trouble.
Say thank you to Thompson for me, won't you? And I'm sorry about the trouble.
No comment, miss. He's in fine humour now. Thank you very much. He turns and walks off down to the car, into the van.
Oh my god.
I can't believe they're all trying to make me feel guilty about asking for grenades. Goodness. What a world. Men, you know.
Yes.
It's dreadful. Right, here you go, Florence. Here you go, Mick.
The word no does not figure in Loveday's world very much. You folks are getting the impression at this point.
Might be the first. Yes, might be the first thing my father's ever told me no about. I'm really quite shocked.
Yes.
Right, I'll give the guns to Florence and to Mihal.
Great. Do we have the shells, or are the shells coming later?
They're in the hall. They're waiting.
Oh, they're great. Okay. Well, yes. Yes, I was just saying. Lord Arthur seemed nervous, and yes, if there is
Nervous?
something that's coming out at the full moon, maybe it's all a coincidence, but he seemed shook and nervous about us coming now rather than Monday.
Maybe he's just nervous about us coming. Maybe just
yes,
doesn't
an
want
unexpected
visitors.
Yes, they are rather an insular family. They aren't very sociable. So maybe it is just the notion of having guests for lunch tomorrow out of the blue. Also could have been what shook him. I don't entirely know, but I got the sense that something was off. Yes.
Well, there's only one way to find out what.
Yes. Road trip.
Should we all go pack and then we can get on the road?
Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys go and get your stuff together. Some of you have probably been upstairs taking care and getting things organised in the meantime. In pretty short order, you'll have yourselves set up and ready to go. Mick, you notice when you come down that the bag of shells that Loveday said would be in the hall. It's a big bag. I mean, you're guessing there's at least 100 shotgun shells and maybe 100 slugs in there as well. That's like 7 or 8 pounds. Pounds money, not pounds weight. 7 or 8 pounds just of ammunition.
Because they figure she misses.
Let
so
alone,
much.
I mean, you'd know how much firearms cost. The shotguns, for the 4 shotguns, you're thinking. I mean, it's it takes you back a little bit. You keep starting to get used to it, and then it kind of sideswipes you again. It's probably about 180 pounds worth of shotguns that's getting landed on your group.
Yeah.
So for Mick, this is kind of like
Shotgun Christmas.
okay. But especially considering, you know, what you used to do and running around and all the hassle you needed to go to and everything, it's yeah.
Yeah. The ease of it is, you know, bizarre. But I'm very glad of it.
Okay. And the driver comes to the door. Oh, we're ready to go, Miss Llewellyn.
Oh, thank you so much. We're actually going to hop into Valentine's car so you can have a couple of days off.
Wait, I don't have a car.
Oh, you don't have a car. Sorry. I had totally misunderstood.
She was planning to
I
drive
was
your car.
planning to steal your car.
Sorry, I'd misunderstood that.
He can still have the day off.
Yeah.
He could have some days off, but
Yeah. Oh, well,
you're telling him you're taking the car.
Yeah. Well, very good news. You can actually have a few days off because Valentine's going to drive, so no need to worry.
Oh. You get a half glance behind him at the car. She good driver, is she?
She is, and don't worry, I know you take prodigious care of the car. We'll be ever so careful with it, and if anything does happen, I'll buy you a new one.
Right. So, will you tell her the shampoo, the chamois, and the wax are all in the boot in the back? If it could get a polish and a wax, at least once over the weekend, it'd be good. If I have to pick your dad up next week and it's not clean, won't go down well.
Of course, I'm sure Valentine will be more than happy to do that.
Oh, good. She likes her cars, does she?
Loves them, yeah.
Good. No, that's nice to hear.
Thank you.
And you get a sense, Loveday, there's a little bit of judgment here that he's kind of always, you know, you haven't really particularly appreciated the niceness of the car he drives, you know.
Yeah, I definitely haven't. I don't even know what he means when he says shampoo. What would you shampoo in a car?
Yeah, I use that shampoo in the cars.
The carpets on the floor and the possibly even some of the upholstery. If it wasn't leather back then, it would have been washable and need shampooing. So you hop in the car, and Valentine is going to negotiate the excitement of London traffic. Give us a drive auto check there, Valentine. You take it slow and steady, so I'll give you a bonus dice. I assume, sorry, that should be a question. Are you taking it slow and steady?
But imagining
Do
the
not
London
total the
traffic.
car.
The London traffic I will have to.
Before
And also, Loveday told me about the cranky driver, so I will have to try.
You'll
It
be
was my
well
first driver.
behaved.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So
Bonus
hammer
dice.
that bonus dice for me.
Goodness days.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, 29 is a good roll. That's a good roll. Yeah, no problem. The traffic in London, it's not Paris. Okay, so you're all right. But the traffic in London, it's a little more than you thought. It's a little more than New York even. Out you get onto the road, onto the main road, and it's a long old drive up to Derbyshire. As you progress up through the countryside, passing various towns, going through various towns. We don't pass towns in the 1920s. The roads go right on through them. You do notice that the weather is evolving as you go
Here we
further
go.
north.
This means
music
that we're
will
taking
kick
a
in.
train, we're
Rainier.
gonna get stuck. Okay.
It's not getting colder. It's not getting snowier.
The fog.
It's getting rainier.
Oh,
Okay, rain's okay.
No.
Rain's all right.
At least it's not the scary
Wet.
fog.
Wet. It's cold and wet. And you get to Derbyshire. You reach the village of Lesser Edale. I'm going to pull up a little picture of what the kind of village area looks like in Roll20. Have a little look there at the picture. I'll shift Z it, but that's what the church looks like as you drive into town. Very quaint and picturesque. You also pass by some lovely rolling hills and a tor. So plenty to see. It's lovely. You could actually spend some time having a little wander around Lesser Edale if you fancied it. It seems like a very picturesque part of the world. So feel free to have a look at those pictures in your own time. That'll be that for this session. We have to see what happens to our intrepid investigators next time round. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for being here as always. Give us a like, subscribe, tell us what you think. We're loving seeing some of the comments, especially some of the constructive feedback. It's really good to see. Look forward to showing you what happens with this crazy bunch next week.